is one of my beautiful memories of life. And I would say that some of the richest hours of my life were spent in the company of a lady who was more than 80 years and stayed alone. Though she had been buffeted by what seems more than her share of all his ill fortune. Aisha Khala of Patkapur, Kanpur had created more happiness for herself and her neighbors than anyone else I had seen or witnessed I knew or I have known. For years, her humble home was a refuge for the troubled hearts. I asked the secret of her serenity, and she replied, Zahid, my son, I found it when I overcame the bad habit of judging others, my friend. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on the necessity, the importance of judging others. You see, there is no other habit of human nature so common or so malicious. All of us, at one time or another, have have been guilty of this cruelty. A father in all source church here in Kanpur today morning, the high priest, he tells me that I have heard people confess to breaking every one of the 10 commandments except the ninth one. I said, Father, what is that ninth one, ninth commandment? And he says, Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Yet, this is the one we all break most often. What irreparable damage has been done to innocent people by thoughtless indulgence in this vice, my friend. When a neighbor asked Muhammad how he might make amends for falsely accusing a friend, he was told to place a goose feather on each doorstep in the village. The next day, Muhammad said, now go and collect the feathers. The man protested that it is impossible. A wind blow all night and the feathers were scattered beyond recall. Exactly, said Muhammad. And so it is with the reckless words you speak against your neighbors, against your friends, against your acquaintances. Get out of this habit, my friend. You see, some poet so beautifully said that stubbornness we deprecate, but firmness we condone. The former is our neighbor's trait, the latter is our own. Why do we garnish our own traits but tarnish the other fellow? Very strange. The impulse to blame others is defensive measure so ingrained in our nature that psychologist says if you want to find out a man's weak points, note the failings he has the quickest eye for in others. Lack of compassion, my friend, in indulging others arises from not knowing what lies behind a condemned one's action. We need to hold in our hearts. And there is it reminds me of old Chinese proverb. It says, be not disturbed at being misunderstood. Be disturbed rather at not being understanding. In our everyday relations with others, we consistently risk blackening someone's reputation by failing to look beneath the surface with the eye of compassion. Try it. Avoid any kinds of backbiting and criticism, my friend. Have feelings for others. Don't be judgmental. Don't judge people. We can halt a hasty judgment in its tracks by asking ourselves, might I not be as bad or worse? It can be. If I had been faced with the person's troubles and temptations, the habit of judging others tends to reveal about us that unattractive character's flaw, self-righteousness. Our very attitude seems to say, I might be good. Look at all that bad I'm finding in others. Just remember the Jesus Christ classic rebuke to the self-appointed judges. What he said? Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone. जिसने पाप ना किया हो वो पहला पत्थर मारेगा. My friend, in my understanding of not being judgmental to others, I think there are four simple rules. If one follows it, they can very easily overcome the habit of judging others. First, I would say, be sure you know all the facts so that your evidence is not merely circumstantial. We share the responsibility of wrong judgments by listening to them. Whenever I hear a sensational story at someone else's expense, I try to gauge the mentality and motives of the perpetrator, the rencontre, and either discard everything that has been said or try to discover what started the yarn. Do this yourself, my friend, before hastily judging the subject of gossip. Second rule I say, remember that however certain another's guilt may seem, there may be extenuating circumstances. Give that allowance and you will never falter. Third thing, I said, give your habit of judging others a reverse twist. Reverse twist by focusing on the graces of people, not their faults. You will certainly know certain good points of the person, and you will reserve your comments. And fourth and lastly, I would say, leave all your judgment of others' sin to God. At least you can do that. Ignore it. If you practice these simple four rules, my friend, you will stop being judgmental to others. A bad habit make your life more pleasurable, happier, worth living, and avoid being judgmental to others. A bad habit. Thank you very much.